Hey everyone, welcome back to It's English Ocean. So in today's lesson, I'll be telling you how to be polite in English. Speaking polite English and speaking normal English is completely different. When you speak politely to someone, that leaves a totally different impression on that person to whom you are conversing. So in this video, I'll be telling you several situations and the phrases you can use in those situations. And those phrases will be polite. One of them I'll tell you, one of them will be no, how to disagree with someone politely. Saying no is kind of a negative impression. So when you say no negatively and in an aggressive way, it's not that good. So according to me, you should say it more politely so that that person should not feel bad about it. So after this lesson, your conversation, if you'll practice these phrases, if you'll say these polite phrases, your conversation will be more sophisticated. So I'll suggest you to use all of these polite phrases. Now, the quote of the day is, no one can do everything, but everyone can do something. No one can do everything, but everyone can do something. Now let's jump into the lesson. Now let's start with the basics of polite phrases. Whenever you want to say something politely, you can say that particular topic or particular situation. You can start your words with will you, would you please, could you please, could you possibly, would you kindly, would you mind? So, the base to start a polite phrase is that you should use would and could as much as you can. Both these verbs, would and could, are the essentials for starting a polite phrase if you want to say something politely. Now, the first situation we have are the polite ways to say no or to politely disagree. Actually, whenever you are saying no, you just can't be direct. You can direct, but you just can't say no. That can be rude. In some situations, or especially in text messages, no can be a bit fine. But when you are saying no rudely, or just in a normal situation, or in a situation where things are not going properly, you just can't say no. That will leave a more bad impact on that person, or that will make the conversation more worse. So for disagreeing, for saying no, you must be more polite. So the number one phrase we have is not necessarily. Next we have I can't really agree with you there. Third phrase we have I'm sorry but I can't help you at this time. Next we have I'm honored that you've asked me but I can't do it. Actually, I'm honored that you have asked me. Welcome. I just forgot to add the have. So next we have unfortunately it's not a good time. Unfortunately, it's not a good time. Next, it sounds nice, but I'm not available. It sounds nice, but I'm not available. Next, we have I really appreciate you asking me, but I can't commit to that right now. Sorry, but I can't make it, maybe another time. This is one of the beautiful phrases to say no. Actually, all of them are beautiful. Next, we have unfortunately, this is not something I can do right now. Unfortunately, this is not something I can do right now. Now, when we want to give polite suggestions, for this we have why don't we? Then add your thing, then add your suggestion. What do you think about dash? Add your suggestion. Whenever I'll say dash, then it's just understood. What if dash? How about dash? Now, when we have to request for something, polite request. Now, for this we have, if you get the chance, dash. Help me in there, would you please, whatever. When you have a minute, dash. Would you mind, dash. If it's okay with you, would it be possible? Actually, all the phrases, all the polite phrases, whether you use in a text or you are speaking to someone, they will sound amazingly polite. But also just remember one little tip, that whenever you are saying these polite phrases, make your voice more kind, more generous actually, more light, and more beautify it more. Like say it slowly, politely, like the way I was speaking. Now, if you haven't noticed how I was speaking, now let's move to the next situation. Notice it there. Now, for asking the information, we have, could you tell me, dash, could anyone tell me, dash, I wonder if you could tell me, dash, do you happen to know, dash. Now comes some random phrases, some random and most common, like most arising situations. For this, we have number one. Instead of saying, can I say something, just say, can I just say something here, please? Use of can, avoid, but here it's appropriate. Use of please, just increase the use of please, would, could. Now, next we have, instead of saying, do this today, say, it would be great if you could do this today. It would be great if you could do this today. Next we have, can I borrow a pen? Say, could I borrow a pen? Next we have, you're wrong. Don't say this. Say, I think you might be mistaken. Next, give me. Don't say this. Say, can you pass me? And then say whatever you just want. Now, instead of saying stop it, say, would you mind just not playing the song loudly? Or would you mind from the say the thing, whatever you are just, whatever is irritating you, or just whatever you want to stop. Next we have wait. Don't say this. Say, can you hold please? Next, I want. Nope. Say, I would like. Next, send me. Nope. Say, could you send me? Next we have go away or leave me alone. Instead of this, say, could you give me a minute please? Or could you give me a minute? Next we have I don't like. Nope. Say, I'm not too fond of dash, or I prefer dash. Say what you prefer instead of this. Now next we have that's a bad idea. Instead of that, say, I'm not sure that's a good idea. It's actually ITEA. It's only visible I am sorry for that, but it's idea. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Next we have I'm so sorry I'm late. Instead of saying this, say, thanks for waiting for me. I appreciate your patience. Next, sorry, I'll do better next time. Instead of this, say, thank you for the feedback. I'm on it. I'm on it means that you'll now do this thing, or you'll now work on it, you'll improve your work. Now, as I've told you earlier, for thank you, you're welcome, can you please repeat, this agreeing. Now, for all these phrases, for all these kinds of situations, I've earlier published a video. Actually, I told you. Yeah. Actually, I've not told you about this thing, I'm sorry. Well, for all these kind of situations, also there are some polite phrases for which I've earlier made a video, and the link for all of these situations will be in the description down below. So thank you, you are welcome, can you repeat, disagreeing or no. If you're bored with these, you can just use these phrases. Try, go in the description. Now that's all for the video. I hope you have learned these polite phrases, and just try using these polite phrases whenever you can, and use these a lot so that you will leave a beautiful impression on the person, on your opposite person. So that's for the video. I hope you have liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.